What's good, everybody? It's Marcus Smith here in another video. So welcome back to the page. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? Now today, I just want to have a thank you video and just a couple of encouraging words to you. I recently hit 4,000 subscribers on my personal page. This was like the third page that I ended up making. My first YouTube page I made back in 2011. Yeah, back when I was in high school at JD. And it took off pretty well, like 2 or 3 years in. Then it got deleted for copyright issues. Songs that weren't able for use back then are able for use now. And I was just like, dang, man. And like, I know one of the videos that was popping off was Fun by Pitbull and Chris Brown. I think it was like at 92,000. I had these like high water, tight ass pants on with this blue button up shirt, like I was some type of fashion guy. And I was downtown at the Riverwalk Stadium. Not the Riverwalk Stadium, I was downtown by the amphitheater in Montgomery. There's an area where they have like the water stuff that be coming out the ground or whatever. I can't think of the name of it, but I did it on there on the balcony. That was pretty great, man. It had a lot of videos from my first dance group that I was part of. Before and after crew. Shout out to Antonio, my cousin Chris, Rico, Ben, R.P. King, man. R.P. King. Damn. My brother King Robinson, he passed away 2 years ago. And it was like very detrimental because he was one of the people that I made a promise to make it. One of the few people that I made a promise to make it, and it's coming along pretty well. It's a slow burn, you know what I'm saying? It's part of the process is long, but you know, God has a way of making sure that when it's in the long haul, the rest of it is gonna make sense in the end. You know what I'm saying? That's my first page. My second page, I ended up making. No, I lost that in 2015, I believe, and then I ended up making another page. So this is when D.F.O.D came along, and I joined D.F.O.D with Antonio, Sean, Ben, Chris. They stayed and came. They introverted into that. Flock, Kai, AJ, Gerard, Kev, Jesus. It's a lot of people. I said Flock, AJ, hold on. Make sure I say this name right. Graffiti, Zone, Boogie, like people who've been a part, and then like my cousin Aline, all the people that are involved now. It was like Jade, Derek. It was all those things where it was like there was another dance group. I'm like all over the place right now. I'm so sorry. It was another dance group. It's Dre. His dance group was going crazy. They did a music video with Rubber Band on G Swim. Check that out because they were good. And I don't know what happened with that, but they make really great music now. You know what I'm saying? And my second page was filled with the D.F.O.D stuff. A lot of my earlier dance videos that I wish I would have saved. It also string along with my other Twitter that I had. I had a couple of videos on there that tied along with my first page. And it was like, that first page was like in the dubstep era. And I was dubstep going into the Hit Them Folks era, and then that's when things that was going. Second page was in the Hit Them Folks era up until a little bit now. I made that page, the second page, 2016, and I lost it 2024, early 2024. And I was just like, damn, bro, that's my second page, but I have a backup page too. But it was just like, okay, cool. Then I had the D.F.O.D page. We made that back in 2017, and that just recently hit 19,000, man. And I'm just thinking to myself a lot of times, like, if I still had that first page and was smarter with the song choices that I had, and it was integrated until from there to dance, and that would be crazy. Like I'd probably be at like no less than, I want to say 700K, because like a lot of the videos was taken off. One of the videos that we did on the first page, in the city, by Young Dro shared that video, and it was just, it was overwhelming, and it was great to know that people were watching. You know what I'm saying? And we had a couple of people, a couple of dancers that knew who we were. I know a lot of some of my videos that I shared on Twitter. I'm finna fumble his name. Matt Stefanita. Oh my God, I can't even. Stefania. Matt Stefanina. Sorry. He had liked some of my stuff, and I was like really just on the roll, and it just, I feel like God and energy has a funny way of just saying how are you going to react when this happens. And I've just always been very encouraged to push my dancing. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years old now. I've been dancing since I was a little kid, but I didn't take it serious till about, I want to say my 9th or 10th grade year. And seeing how people react when you dance, and comments online, both positive and negative, because I did have a, I think it was my second page or my first page, where I had a string of, video comments on a video that was just like mind blowing. But stuff like that encourages you to, either you have that fight or flight mentality. Either you're going to stay and fight for what you believe in, and push for what you believe in, and push it to the point where people can see that you're trying, people can see that you're putting forth the effort to it, or you're just gonna fall below the wayside and then just push it off, and you know, have people who were looking up towards you, looking up to you, people that were looking up to you, and you don't want to, you know, you seem like a failure because you let them down by getting away from what you love, you know, the amount of years that you put into it. So that's why it's like, now when I do videos, I be very careful with a lot of the song selections. I know some of the really big, a lot of AI stuff that sounds really freaking amazing, sounds good, but I'm so cautious on putting those videos up because of past stuff that's going on, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, to wrap that all up, because I just went like all over the place. To wrap that all up, always be encouraged for what you do. You know, and a lot of times you have to crawl before you walk. You have to walk before you run. You don't want to come out the gate just running, you're just gonna stumble every single time. So be patient, put in the effort, study. Anything that you do, dancing, engineering, doctor, lawyer, librarian, basketball player, mechanic, study the history of everything. Study the rights and wrongs of everything, so that you don't repeat patterns from what other people did, or you don't fall below the wayside like a lot of people who have really great talent or a knack for certain things. They fall below the wayside for not studying and thinking that, oh, the older I get, it's going to just be here. But the older you get, the more you have to study, the more you have to regurgitate information. Like, you're never too old to not learn anything. Like, keep your brain open to that, and then listen to people who have been in your shoes, or who have been in that area of life. I got sidetracked just like that. Listen to people who've been in that areas of life, and take what they didn't do, or the lessons that they had learned, that they weren't able to get past those roadblocks, and push past those roadblocks. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff takes time, man. I'm 30 years old, and I had to restart over like 3 times, but every time it's always been incredible. And like, we as a group, and myself as a group and as an individual, have accomplished so much in like I don't want to say a short period of time, but in a period of time where like it's like what's the word I'm trying to say? I'm trying to find it. Like we've accomplished stuff in a period of time. It's not, I wouldn't say it's a short period of time. It's not long. It's like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And you take heed to like every accomplishment, because a lot of times, like I said, God's going to bless you with all the little stuff before God gives you the big stuff. So if you get this small award or this small accomplishment or accolade, don't just put it to the wayside. And like once you get a big one, you're gonna like you have that same, like you're gonna be excited for the big stuff, be excited for the little stuff as well, because the little stuff, that's what builds it up to the big stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like all the like road to dance and having dancing beside celebrities. Like you want to have that same enthusiasm for somebody who's in your city and you're doing stuff in your city, to when you're doing stuff worldwide. You know what I'm saying? That, and you have to always have that mentality. Like as a little kid, anything that I did, I would always study. I used to play basketball. I used to play baseball, so I would study like the people that were at the forefront of the sport, but then I would also like study the people who were on the bench. A lot of people who don't even know the names of certain people on the baseball teams. I would study their habits, or look at their film highlights, or look at all the stuff that made them like, you're here, you're in there for a reason. You're here. You made it out of all those people. You made it here for a reason. What's your work ethic? What's your patterns? Like, do you pray? Do you do all the other stuff? Like, always study everything that you are a part of. You know what I'm saying? And don't be discouraged by like you put up a video, it gets a view, or it gets like 20 views. Don't delete it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up there, because sometimes, like I said, stuff is slow burn. Like shorts help really push our avenue up. It helped push us up, because regular videos, yeah, we would get like a couple of views, but shorts, like we're getting like 100,000, 50,000, 25,000. Like 1 week, I'll put up a short, it'll be at 200, and then like in like 2 weeks, it'll be at like 20,000 views. Or I'll get a video, like on my last page, I did a dance, and like I put it up, and then it was like, it got like 250 views. And then like 3 days later, like I was asleep, and then like my notifications was popping up. I'm like, what's going on? It was both good and bad comments. You know, it's the internet. You know what I'm saying? People gonna say stuff, but it was like close to like, it was like 500,000, and eventually got to 1 million. And I was like, damn, like it can really happen. You just have to keep up your content, but still be consistent with what you're doing. You can't just, oh, I'm gonna put up 5 videos, then just leave it alone for like 2 months, or I'll put up 5 videos and leave it alone for 2 weeks, man. I like, when I do on my TikTok, I'll do dances, and then I'll save them in my drafts. I'll put some of them up, but then I still have like 15 or like 20 videos I can just put up in the spare of my, like if I don't make any type of videos, I can lean back on this, but I'm still gonna make videos anyway. But at the same time, I'm working hard to get to where I want to get to, because I want to be an influence not only for myself, but for the people now and then the people over time. You know what I'm saying? And just for me to you, don't stop. Don't stop. I'm trying to find another word to say, but don't stop with the road that you're on. No matter if you're a doctor, a lawyer, shit's gonna get hard sometimes. Of course, it's life, but always be positive. It starts here, here, and here, and here. But here and here are your 2 main focal points. If you sit up there and say that I won't do this or I won't accomplish this, like your brain is gonna wire it for you to have negative thoughts. You spew it out into the air, it's never gonna happen. So no matter what, just always be positive about everything that you do. You're gonna accomplish big things. I believe. If don't nobody believe in you, motherfucker, I believe in you. You tell them Marcus Smith believe you. You know what I'm saying? But just continue to be encouraged, continue to push yourself, push your goals, push your stories, whatever you do in life, always push further and further. push past the limits that people set for you or the limits that you set for yourself, because you don't know who you're influencing. And I hope this video reaches, if this video can reach just 10 people, I've done my thing. You've listened to my voice and you've heard me, you know, talk a little bit about the stuff that I've had to endure on here. Some of y'all, you already know. Like, this is like my third page. Y'all, a lot of y'all grew up with me and everything like that, but some of y'all are going to be new. Marcus Smith, I'm a dancer. I do reactions. Time to time, I'll do something like this, you know, when I'm getting really encouraged. Like, I'm encouraged today. It's been a really great 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, that not only me, but the group and individuals in the group have done. And it's just like, let me just give some people some encouraging words, because somebody needs to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be great. Continue to push what you're pushing. Continue to be an influence for people. No matter if it's one person, 10 people, 100 people, you know, the numbers are going to grow. You know what I'm saying? But always, always push for what you want to push and believe what you want to believe in. You know what I'm saying? So take heed to that. Do great. Be great. Speak great. Think great. And you're going to feel great for eternity. So yeah, remember to comment, like, subscribe, share. It's Marcus Smith. I just wanted to drop a words of encouragement. It was all over the place, but you get the point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, God loves you. I love you. It's Marcus Smith. I'm out.